Today we're going to do a quick look at my best month of dividends ever. So over the last 18 months I've been investing into a number of different platforms, including Vanguard, Free Trade, Trading 212 and Invest Engine. And what I've tried to do is sort of start to consolidate these all together and sort of bring them into one place. I'm gradually starting to do that. I'm bringing everything across Trading 212, but what I use to try and track where all my dividends are is I use stock events, and I'll drop a link down below to this. You can get it on the Apple Store or Google Play. And what it does is it allows me to track all of the different investments that I have across all the different platforms. You get a very quick home screen that allows you to just have a quick look at what your holdings look like, what your dividend is for everything that you have coming up over the next year. And what it also allows you to do is very quickly see what upcoming events there are. As I said, we'll just do a quick look through some of the dividends that I've had paid, and as I said, this is the best month that I have had so far, and this year I'm expecting to make dividends of about £445 over the whole year. But as you can see, June so far is the best month that I've actually had. So let's go have a quick look at some of the analytics that we have on this side of things. So you just get to see very quickly what is that distribution looking like on that nice little pie chart. And what you see is ETFs do make up the majority of this portfolio of about £18,000. As I said, June is the best figure that I've managed to have, and I pulled in about £116 in total over the month, and that most of that has come in from the ETFs that I own. And what's quite good about this app is it shows you when the ex-dividend dates are, but what it also does is shows you when those dividends are actually coming in. And what we have is we have Realty Income coming in as the first dividend that I got paid in this month. And what I've been doing with Realty Income is once it hit that $60, I actually started to buy into that, and over the last couple of months I've been increasing that, and it's probably my largest holding that I have in an individual stock. It is the monthly dividend payer. It pays me every month a reliable income, and yes, it's only coming in at about £2.60, but as you'll see, next month I've added a bit more as a result of some of the dividends that I've been paid this month, and I've bought into some more Realty Income. That has allowed me to increase that, and actually next month I'm looking at just breaking that £3, and I'm just looking at buying an extra stock or two every single month. We then come into the big payments. So as you have in March, the June, September and December, you have your ETFs paying out alongside an awful lot of individual stocks will pay out in some of those months as well. On those end of financial quarters, you get ETFs tend to pay out, or certainly the ones that I'm invested into pay out then. Ones that I'm looking at, probably the largest holding that I have coming in is my IUKD. I've done videos on the majority of these ETFs, so it's worth going and have a quick look and see why I quite like some of them. But IUKD is the iShares UK Dividend ETF, and it's paying out £37.52. My next house in VUSA, and actually that's the one that I hold the most of, and that comes in at 20% of my whole portfolio. What you see is the big tech companies driving growth, and particularly at the moment we're seeing VUSA topping out at reasonably high highs at the moment. It paid me about £21.50. I'm not going to go through all of these, but you can see sort of the payouts that I've been getting. VWRL and VHYL also paying out reasonably well, as did the Vanguard UK FTSE 100 ETF. And as I've said, there we go. We've got Realty Income with an ex-dividend date on the 30th, and that's just allowing me to increase that just over the £3 threshold. If we look at how much I've actually managed to make in June, that was coming in at £116, and actually that would have been enough money to buy me a cup of coffee in Starbucks or Cafe Nero and allow me to enjoy that. That is starting to bring in that £100. I would love it to be £100 per month, but it is a step in the right direction, and what I'm looking forward to is September. We will actually see an even bigger growth coming in. What I am also doing is, and I will do a video on this, I have managed to move money across from an old stocks and shares ISA within Vanguard over to Trading 212, and I'm going to chart my journey of investing approximately £20,000 into Trading 212 and buying in a mixture of ETFs as well as individual stocks and just build that up. And I'm probably looking at, I'll put 10,000 of that into ETFs and I'll put about 10,000 into individual stocks to help drive up that spread across the year and hopefully start to look at initially bringing in about £100 per month and then building that up over time so that I eventually manage to bring in about £800 to £1,000 per month, and that starts to allow me to move towards that lean fire approach and potentially where I can then start looking at sort of changing lifestyle. But we'll wait and see how we get on. Why don't you go and have a look at some of these videos that are covering some of the dividend stocks that I am looking at investing into. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Bye.